Welcome to the Catholic Journey. This is Deacon Pat coming to you once again with a topic that you are going to want to listen to. So today's topic is God the problem or is it us? Why so many people are walking away from the faith. Something strange is happening in our culture. More people than ever say they believe in something spiritual. But fewer people are going to church. Fewer people are practicing the faith. And many people, especially young adults, are walking away from Christianity entirely. You probably heard the phrases, "I'm spiritual but not religious," or "the church is outdated," or even, "I believe in God, I just don't need organized religion." So today we're going to ask a difficult question. Is God the problem, or have we misunderstood what faith actually is? Because the answer to that question might explain why so many people are searching, but still feel empty. So let's start with segment 1, which is the God people reject. Here's something interesting. Many people who say they reject Christianity are actually rejecting a distorted version of God. A God who is angry, controlling, waiting to punish people. But that's not the God revealed by Jesus Christ. The God revealed by Christ is a Father who runs to embrace the prodigal son. A God who forgives the woman caught in adultery. A God who willingly suffers on the cross for the people who rejected him. The problem isn't always God. Sometimes it's the caricature of God that people were taught. So what about the illusion of freedom? Modern culture tells us that freedom means no limits. Do whatever you want, define your own truth, create your own identity. At first that sounds appealing, but look around. People today report higher levels of anxiety, loneliness, and depression than previous generations. You might ask why. Because when everything becomes relative, nothing feels solid. True freedom isn't the absence of structure. True freedom comes from living according to the truth, and that's exactly what Christ offers. Let me share a story with you that explains everything. A young man once told a priest something very honest. He said, "I left the church because I wanted to live my life my way." For years he did exactly that. Party life, relationships without commitment, no moral boundaries. At first it felt exciting. But slowly something changed. The excitement faded, and what replaced it was something he didn't expect: emptiness. One day he walked into a church simply to sit in silence. He later said something that surprised him. "For the first time in years, I felt peace." That moment started a journey back to the faith, because deep down he realized something important. He hadn't left God because God failed him. He left because he thought freedom meant independence from God. But real freedom was found in coming back. Let's jump to the hunger of the human heart. St. Augustine once wrote something that still speaks to us today. "You have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless until they rest in you." Human beings were not designed to live disconnected from God. We can chase success, pleasure, status, and even comfort, but none of those things satisfy the deepest hunger of our soul, because the soul was created for something greater. It was created for communion with God. So let's end with this question. So is God the problem, or have we simply wandered away from the one who created us? Faith isn't about rules or restrictions. It's about rediscovering the one who knows us better than we know ourselves. And when people rediscover that truth, something remarkable happens. They stop running, and they start coming home. Thank you for listening to this short little, whatever we want to call it, a meditation, a reflection, a teaching, an education, an eye-opener. There's lots of things we can call it. But anyway, I hope it gave you something to think about, and turn back to the church if you've turned away. That's where you'll find your peace, the true church. God bless.